Now that we've completed step 1, grading categories, let's move on to step 2, traditional grade calculation. From the main dropdown, I am going to now choose one of my core academic classes. I'm going to choose English Language Arts 8M, which are my 8th grade students. As a reminder, we are recording this in quarter 2, but these setup steps should always take place before you enter any assignments at the beginning of the school year. Once you complete all steps of the setup, you are done with setup steps for the whole year. So the sooner you set these up, as soon as you get access to your grade book, the better it is for you for giving grades. In order to complete traditional grade calculations, you are going to click on the settings icon on the left and then go to traditional grade calculations. Although you can enter an assignment at any time in PowerSchool in the test category, until you tell PowerTeacher Pro what to do with those assignments, the grades will sit in the back end of the system and not print on report cards. Traditional grade calculations must be set up for PowerSchool to know what to do with your assignments in the test category. On this list in front of you, you see different reporting terms. These reporting terms are the ones used by the district throughout the entire school year. If you look at the Edit Calc column, only certain terms are teachers allowed to change or edit. The Year 1, S1, and S2 terms calculations are set by the district and cannot be changed. Quarter 1, Quarter 2, Quarter 3, Quarter 4 can be changed by teachers, along with the E7 term, which is used for our high school courses that have an end of course exam. These terms are all listed by default, so even if you do not have students in an E7 term because they do not take an EOC course, they will still see this listed here. In order to set up your traditional grade calculations, first go to Q1 for your first course and click on the pencil underneath Actions to edit. When you first click on the pencil to edit this Q1 term for this academic class, you will see nothing under this column that says type, attribute, weight, and percent. In order to set up your traditional grade calculations, you have to click on this tiny plus sign to the right of percent for it to drop down a line. By default, the first line will default to total points, but we are going to choose category weighting as the DEC expectation for how to set up your gradebook. Once you choose category weighting, the attribute column is used for your category. And because I inactivated all other categories, the only category I can choose is test, which is perfect because that's the category I want all my assignments to live in. The weight for this one category should be 1, meaning 100% of student grades should come from the test category bucket. Now that you have set this up so that the type is category weighting, the attribute is test, the weight is 1, and the percent is 100, you can click Save. This now sets up your grade calculation for 1/4 of only one course. But we are going to work smarter rather than harder, and we are not going to click onto all of these pencils next to all of these other terms. Instead, we are now going to move into step 3 of gradebook setup, complete all terms of the first course.